BF doesn't like sex. Recently I have just gotten a new boyfriend, who happened to be a virgin before we had done anything. I have some experience, so I tried helping him out. The first time I didn't really want to do it, but he convinced me eventually. After about 5 minutes he said it didn't feel good and I wasn't tight enough. Then he asked to take the condom off, in which I said no, I don't think there's anything wrong with me, because with my previous relationship we were fine with sex. I'm not sure of what to do. The not tight enough comment makes me think he might be death gripping himself when he jerks off. So real sex is foreign and unstimulating versus the way he masturbates. Did he have difficulties staying hard? It's not a you issue. It's a him issue. He's gotta stop death gripping. Ah yes, it seems death grip has entered the relationship. Honey, when a virgin complains that the first vagina he's ever felt isn't tight enough, Ben asks to take the condom off. That's not a guy you keep around. That's trash. One of my boyfriends was a virgin and couldn't feel anything the first few times. However, he was a great guy, so he never pressured me into sex. Called me loose, aka blaming me for something that is all him and completely natural. Or tried to get to have unsafe sex with him. Your boyfriend sounds like a complete and utter cunt. I once had a boyfriend call me loose. I broke up with him after having a massive go at him straight away. I wasn't loose, he was just trying to hurt me and lower my self-esteem, so I'd eventually put up with his shird behavior. You need to get rid of him, because trust me, this is only going to get worse. I mean, he pressured you into sex. That's fucking terrible. Run for the hills, my friend. A virgin complains you're not tight enough and he wants to take the condom off after pressuring you for sex. This is not going to get better. It worries me that he convinced you to have sex and asked to take out the condom location flag. I don't think that there is anything wrong with you or the condom. My first BF was also a virgin when we started, and he was convinced that he couldn't finish with a condom, and I was stupid enough to believe him. It was all in his head and it took a while to solve his problem. So, try to speak with him about why he didn't like it, didn't feel good, but also don't forget about you. And remind him that your feelings and wants are important too. Sorry if there are any grammar mistakes, I'm on mobile and also English is not my first language. Please don't believe this idiot. There's nothing wrong with you. He yanks his dick too hard like a loser. Virgin almost 21 yoga here. No virgin is gonna know what that means. Don't get me wrong. This year I met a friend that is a little too open with me about her sex life, so I probably know more about it than most people before having sex. But knowing what it means when a woman is tight is different than knowing if it is relatively tight. I doubt if I've ever experienced anything similar to that feeling because, as I said, I've never experienced it. I 100% do not believe, for a second, that he was a virgin. Also, any guy worth keeping around, if he says he's a virgin, he won't try to force you into sex just because he wants to lose his virginity. He would want to do it the right way, so that his first time is with someone special. And he wouldn't insult you. Virgins in general, guy or girl, tend to have massive insecurities. So the last thing they'd want to do is scare off their first partner. And many would probably just assume if it feels wrong it's because of something they did. He might be saying the vagina isn't tight enough because he touches himself too much. He wants to take protection off just so he can feel good? Red flag. I think he isn't the one. It sounds like you accidentally got yourself into a relationship with an incel. I would not recommend trying to work this out. There are plenty of other people in the world, and there's no point wasting your time on someone who doesn't know shit and disrespected you and your boundaries. Edit. I also looked at your post history. If this is the same guy from your previous posts, I hope this is a wake-up call. That person is a total asshole. Nothing is wrong with you. You need to dump that trash immediately. He does not like sex. He is a misogynistic idiot. He convinced you to have sex and says it didn't feel good because you weren't tight. If it wasn't tight enough, why it is required to take the condom off? If he is a virgin, what does he know about the feeling? He might have jerked into one, but that still isn't the same. He wanted to get you to agree to take off the condom by trying to neg you. I bet my money that he came super quick and tried to blame you or couldn't keep it up due to death grip porn addiction. He isn't a virgin and you didn't have to help him out with shit. He is manipulative little non-virgin. Throw the trash out. So, we have several problems here. 1. He had to convince you until you gave in to have sex. Giving in isn't the same as consent. 2. If he is a virgin, how does he knows your vagina isn't tight enough? 3. Asked to take off the condom. Did you two got tested for STDs? Are you on birth control? Did you talk about it before? Anyone who wants to take the condom off on the first time should be shown the door immediately. Oh, and how does he know you're not tight enough? Because he's lying about being a virgin, that's why. First, he was not a virgin. How would he know you are not tight enough? Second, he talked you into sex. He has done this before. Third, he knows what sex is without a condom. 3 strikes. He is out. He just wanted to be nasty and destroy your self-esteem. Throw the whole man into the trash where he belongs. Guy is lying to you for sure. Also, he sounds like a dick. Find someone you are compatible with and isn't full of crap. On the off chance he's never used lube before and he has a death grip on his dick, he could be confusing your wetness and ease of sliding in as loose. Either way, he's a jerk and you don't say that. https://badwoman.reddit.com/r/coming-in-peace/UTM source equals Sharon UTM medium equals IOSAP and UTM name equals IOSSMF. He's lying. Or maybe tell him you don't feel tight enough because he has a micro penis. The first time I didn't really want to do it, but he convinced me eventually. Dump this scumbag immediately.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.